In the uncharted regions of the stars comes a legend, the legend of VolTitan, the defender of Eternia, a symbol of courage and freedom, and the center of an epic tale of intrigue, conflict, and barefoot beauty. Welcome to the realm of VolTitan. Hello, I'm VolTitan Dev, the creator of VolTitan and enthusiastic keeper of his lore. In this video series, I'll take you on a journey through the creation and evolution of VolTitan, from its humble beginnings as a webcomic to its exciting future as a fully realized visual novel. In this first episode, we'll dive into the origins of VolTitan, exploring Daigemer Crimson, the webcomic that started it all. So sit back and relax and join me as we embark on an adventure to a world where foot fondness fuels a mighty dragon and the fate of Eternia hangs in the balance.
100 years ago, and demonic space overlord and his dinosaur alien hybrid monster army called the Gargo Beast Empire arose from a long slumber during the Ice Age and conquered Earth. Luckily, the rest of humanity escaped and found a new home in an Earth-like planet called Earth B. Bent on making the rest of humanity their bitches, the Gargo Beast Empire followed them. In order to defend themselves, a super scientist created a super robot with unimaginable power to oppose the Gargo Beast Empire. This is the story of those brave pilots. Episode 1.
Daigemer Crimson started as an affectionate parody of the super robot genre, starring Marvin and his best friend Koji as they encounter a strange woman named Saktora and the scientist Dr. Tenji Exposition. As Saktora discovers Marvin possesses the ability to create protoparticles, a powerful form of energy emitted by foot fondness arousal that's needed to activate the super robot. With this, Koji, Marvin, and Saktora wield Daigemer to do battle with the Gargabis Empire, led by Great Lorenzo and his dysfunctional minions throughout 20 episodes. In episode 14, a friendly mecha emerged in the form of Mecha Kurogan, who can combine with Daigemer to form Daigemer Crimson Giga, which became the early basis for VolTitan. Taking what I learned from Daigemer Crimson, I wanted to make a manga adaptation, but instead decided to develop a visual novel, since one of the benefits of switching to a more interactive medium is that it can be as long or short as my heart desires, while also providing to readers with a more engaging experience. But I also wanted to explore the world the protagonist inhabits, especially if Poe particles exist within that world. Another thing I explored in the world was, if Poe pearls exist, what if it was in a world where foot fondness, rather than treated as a taboo like on Earth, was celebrated and part of the inhabitants' way of life? And when forging this world, I've been thinking, would a foot fetish be considered a fetish if it was so ingrained in the planet's culture? Thus, the planet was renamed from Earth B to Planet Eternia, a world where the naked foot is not only a symbol of beauty, but a connection with nature and the mystical defender of the planet. The characters remain the same, but the world was so far different from the original one from Daigemer that it might as well be a separate continuity, so I decided to reboot it. I also wanted Marvin to have more agency in the story by making him the lead pilot, but in a newer, bigger, and badass dragon that became the mighty hero we now known today as VolTitan. Satora was originally going to be the two dragons of the story, but I picked on May instead due to having a better chemistry with Marvin as far as developing his character. Daigemer still exists in VolTitan's universe, but as a show within a show, and Koji pilots Daigemer's successor, Daigemer Crimson, a multi-changing combining super robot inspired by the classic Robo anime, but each form is based on an older design of Daigemer Crimson before the webcomic. Unlike Daigemer, who is a product of super science from the Hyperguard, VolTitan is Eternia's god of war. While they are different in origin, VolTitan inherits Daigemer's abilities, such as Giga Missile, Giga Knuckle, and the Giga Burn Buster, alongside his unique special moves, the Volt Saber, Giga Starstream, and Giga Twin Thunder. Though Daigemer's story was concluded, VolTitan's journey is far from over, and in the next episode, we'll be discussing the path of VolTitan, the roadmap to the cartoonist's dream. Thank you for following the development of Foot Fetish Fortress VolTitan versus the Jundoh Empire, and I hope to see you next time.